Hey everyone, I have to apologize because those of you that missed the Zoom, it did not get recorded or I'm still looking for it. But I just wanted to jump out and kind of share really fast what we went over and put it in a nutshell so it's easier for you to figure out and see if this is a fit for you. I have had so many inboxes and text messages and everybody saying, Raquette, I thought you were promoting the zone diet or blah, blah, blah. And you guys, I am a nutritionist and I've been a nutritionist for 25 years now. I'm currently studying to be a board certified naturopath. And what I push for is nutrition. So you guys, what works for one person is not going to work for everybody. So you have to know that. And what that means is that, it depends on if you're 18 years old, then your metabolism is stellar. As you get older, in fact, every decade, your metabolism takes a hit. I just turned 50 this year, and what worked for me in my 40s doesn't work for me anymore. And what worked for me in my 30s didn't work in my 40s. So things change and you have always got to be evaluating your body. And when you hit your 40s, all of a sudden you start to notice your hormones change and then you're dealing with that. And a lot of you know I'm super passionate about the body type quiz and making sure that we give you the information for thyroid body type, liver, adrenal, and ovary. And so everybody's macro is going to be a little bit different. But what's this keto, ketosis, KKK thing? Let me just explain this. The keto diet, or keto, is short for ketosis, ketones, and ketogenic. And what that means is your body has, three different types of fuel. Think of a fire, and there's kindling that gets the fire going, and then there's logs that keep it going, but then there's coal. And your body is kind of the same way. Those macronutrients, your carbohydrates, are like the kindling. They're really fast. They give you energy, but they spike you up. They bring up your blood sugar and dump out insulin, and that's a really great way that you're storing fat. And then they drop you. So a lot of times when people are functioning on carbs, which break down as glucose for fuel, then they're kind of experiencing this. Your energy levels are up and they're down, and you are moody because you're spiking your blood sugar and then it's dropping again. So logs are your protein, which is a better source of fuel and lasts a little bit longer than your carbs, but it's still not the best. But your coal is like your fat. And it is your best source of fuel. Why? Because it burns for a long time. It also burns really clean. So when people are doing a ketogenic diet, which is burning fat for fuel, then your cognitive function is a lot better. You have more energy, more mental clarity. And obviously, I'm just going to tell you the benefits. So if your body has these tanks of gas, and mainly glucose versus ketones, carbs break down into glucose and you use that for fuel, or fat breaks down to ketones and you're using that for fuel. So imagine that you have these two tanks of gas, and most people are burning carbs for fuel, glucose in the form of glucose all the time. And so what we're going to do on a ketogenic diet, that just means that we've brought your carbohydrate intake down to low enough that it forces your body to go over into burning fat for fuel, and it breaks down into ketones. Now, the problem is when you've depleted your carb stores, but you haven't gotten good at, converting fat for fuel, then you're in between tanks and you might feel lethargic. And so I've set up a private Facebook group to guide you through this process and make sure that you sidetrack some of the things that happen on a ketogenic diet that aren't fun. And if you go and Google this or go to YouTube or go wherever, it gets confusing. I tried to do the ketogenic diet a few years ago and had a really bad experience. I got keto flu and I didn't have enough information. And so when I looked at all the information out on the internet, I wanted to make sure that I just decided to start a group where I could guide people. There's units in my private Facebook group called Keto with Raquette, and I'm going to take you through those units. What is a ketogenic diet? What does ketosis mean? How do you get into ketosis? How do you check your ketones with your blood and your urine? You can check that. How do you avoid keto flu? How do you shop for a ketogenic diet? What supplements are going to be beneficial for you on a ketogenic diet to help you get into and stay in ketosis and don't get kicked out? And then what else? Meal prepping, and just lots of different information. There's going to be, especially for the holidays, there's going to be lots of treats and things that you can make to make you feel good. I know some of you have reached out to me and said, Raquel, I don't want to start this now, but I want to start at the beginning of the year. And let me just tell you this, you guys, the beautiful thing about doing a ketogenic diet is that it's going to knock out all your cravings because you're burning fat for fuel. You're not functioning on carbs anymore. And you're not hungry, because if you imagine like here's the difference, like 170-pound person, if they're running on glucose for fuel in about 1,700 calories, they're out of gas. And so, but if they're burning fat for fuel, a 170-pound person has about 70,000 calories. And so, you know, if you're not eating in between meals, your body will go and dip into your fat stores and burn that for fuel. So on a ketogenic diet, people lose a lot faster. You're going to lose weight a lot faster. You're going to have, these are the benefits. You're going to have a lot more energy, a lot more mental clarity. Your mood is going to be great. And obviously, if you're not hungry and you're not having cravings, you can imagine you're not only going to lose a lot faster, but you're going to be able to stick to your plan longer. And so we want to guide you through that process and make sure that it's an enjoyable experience for you and help you sidetrack, you know, keto flu or anything that, you know, these things that you've heard about. I think it's a very, it's a very misunderstood diet because there's a lot of bad information. A lot of times when I talk to people, they imagine keto as, oh my gosh, that's like bacon and meat and fat and cheese and all of that. And I'm like, well, that's dirty keto. And like, yeah, you can lose weight, but you're probably going to feel crappy and set yourself up for a lot of diseases in the future. And so my mission is to make sure that people do not sacrifice their micronutrients to hit their macronutrients, meaning don't sacrifice your micros to hit your macros. You can still hit your macros, get into massive fat burning, turn your body into a fat burning incinerator, but you're still getting all your nutrition in so you feel amazing. And I want to teach you how to do that. So there's a couple different ways you can do that in order to join the next challenge. If you're watching this, you know, we're going to be registering everybody this week, and then prep week starts the 26th after Thanksgiving, and we'll get you all ready. And then, you know, because I just find that it's better if you prep yourself, and we're going to show you how to prep your fridge, your pantry, what to shop for, what supplements to get or order, how to set your macros, all of that. Anyways, we're going to take care of you through that page. And so it's $10 to register if you want to get into that challenge. You can either Venmo me, Raquel Stroud, just shoot me $10 Venmo, but make sure you take a picture of your payment and inbox it to me via Facebook Messenger, or you can also send it on PayPal, and you can do that at rqstroud, S-T-R-O-U-D, at msn.com. Again, that's rqstroud at msn.com. And then make sure that you snap a picture of that and inbox it to me and let me know. Now, if you feel like you guys, I get slammed all the time with so many inboxes, and I just like can't take care of everybody. So if you feel like you need more one-on-one attention, you can sign up for the VIP membership, which is $50. And then I'm going to give you a one-on-one consultation. I will set your macros for you and do some mindset training and coaching and map out your goal depending on if you have 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds to lose, 100 pounds to lose. We'll map that out and then kind of keep track of you for the first month. And then if you decide that's beneficial, you can, you know, renew that or whatever as you go on. So if you have any questions, comment below, post them below, and I will be watching this and answering those. So we're going to be registering people all week long. Tag your friends and family, because this is the people that are in that group are so supportive and great for answering questions. And it's a fun community. We're seeing average weight loss. And keep in mind, this is without any full cleanse days. People aren't hungry, they're not having cravings, and they're losing, average was about 7 pounds last week, and some people lost like 8 to 9 pounds. And so, yeah, you're going to lose a lot faster when you're doing a ketogenic diet and just feel really good. I'm really excited about it because I've been stuck and I've just been able to drop 25 pounds and I feel great. And I'm in this challenge with everybody else and going further. And so we're going to keto through Christmas. We're going to give you tons of fun recipes. So let me know if this is a fit for you. If it is, we would love to get you involved. So all my hugs and loves. Hopefully everybody's healthy and happy and having a great transformation. Bye, everybody.